Hello everybody and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Today we're doing yet another episode of Lettuce Maxing. That's right. With that being said, I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a shorter stream today. Yesterday I streamed for a long time. I did 2 streams yesterday. One of them was actually, I could actually get a direct measurement, an exact measurement, if you will. With that being said, hello Raylan, congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello Ian Catlover, Luck the Great, Fluffy Weirdo, Florida Man, Fixie Pixie, Scrumble. I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, in terms of my live streams that I did yesterday, I did 2 of them. One of them was about 4 hours, and one of them was a little bit under 5 hours. So, you know, quite a long time to be streaming. So, you know, I'll cut myself a little bit of slack today. You know, I don't need to do a bunch of, 7-hour streams in a row by any means. But with that being said, I'd like to get there at some point. You know, today was just a day for me to relax a little bit, to sleep, to rot max, if you will. You know, I still need days like that. And, you know, that's okay. With that being said, I hope you're all doing well. Hello, Caleb's Art, Casual312. It's good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hello, Florida Man. Check general on the Discord server. I don't think I want to. Whatever it is probably something that I don't want to see, if I'm going to be completely honest. Hello, Lilith the Foxy, Venomous D74, Naran, Batal Crafter, Ghostly Blurry Face, Journey High, Batal Crafter saying, did you get Eep? I think I fell asleep at like 7 in the morning and then I woke up at like 1:30 in the afternoon. So, you know, it's some sleep. I just need to fix my sleep schedule a little bit, hopefully. But yeah, better rotting is peak loving. Unironically true. Unironically too. And welcome back. I don't want to talk about it. Hello, Journey. Wait, did I say hello to Journey High and Ghostly Blurry Face? Hello, regardless. Hello, Daniel Berry. Hello, Randy S. Dude, I just realized, okay, when people say, said hi, I just realized that there's like a button. There's like a button you can press. But on my end, it literally just like looks like people are typing out the words, said hi. Like, just, said hi. So that's what it looks like on my end. I got confused for a second. But then I remembered, last time I was scrolling through my vertical live feed, there was like a little button that you could push. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna push it. I think that's, like, dumb. If I want to say something in chat, I'm gonna type it out manually. Or, at the very least, don't make it text. Don't make it just text or whatever. You know? Maybe, like, have, like, a fucking wave emoji. Or, like, something, like, YouTube-specific, if you will. Though, to be fair, YouTube emojis are, well, quite interesting, to say the very least. I don't know why they're like this, but they are. You know, you gotta love them, okay? You gotta love them. How do I make the emote? Oh, I pressed that. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure how to make them go away. But like you could see here, I mean, these are works of art, okay? Just make it, just instead of having a button to tap high, just have like this be the high, okay? All right, this is incredible, okay? This is what they should be doing. Yeah. There's this emoji. This is the best emoji, actually. And I think that we need to see more of it, to be completely honest. L, YouTube, and W, Femi, that's true. Hello, 33. Very good to see you again. Hello, Leah. But yeah, I think that the orange person biting nails emoji has got to be the best one. You know, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Dusk to Dawn said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, that could be better. That's like a little bit more interesting if that was, you know, an automated option instead of just they said hi. Like, you know, but yeah, anyways. Denied, defended, deposed. What the fuck does that mean? YouTube features are getting more ridiculous? Yeah, it's like, why? Why is YouTube like this? If I go on my phone right now, okay? If I go on my phone, onto this app we call YouTube. Oh my god, app we call YouTube. It's very very interesting, to say the very least. I think interesting is a good word. You know, hello from Michigan. Hello. I hope you're doing well over there in Michigan. You better be doing well, or else I'm gonna be very mic buzzing. Well, that's not good. It's not supposed to do that. Hopefully it's fixed now, or else I'm gonna be very sad. Oh, I almost forgot to double tap my screen. Oh my god, that would be crazy. But yeah, like if I go in chat, is there like a... Dude, where's the say hi button? I don't get the say hi button on my own stream? Bro. What am I supposed to do with that? What do I... Okay, then. Can I tell you a Mexican joke? Oh, a mean Mexican joke. Yeah, you can make whatever jokes you want. Just like, as long as it's like, funny or something. I don't know. You can't say hi to yourself. I know, it's fucked up. Like, what if it was the case that I had no people in chat, okay, and I was completely alone, you know, and it was just a stream for myself? Then what would I be able to do? Well, the answer, quite frankly, is not much. So, it's very sad. Femyoz, what do you think about Trump declaring that there are only two genders? I think that the funniest part is the legal definition that he's trying to impose for male and female, where if where he wants to define it at conception. What he fails to realize, because he doesn't know basic biology, is that at conception, everybody is female. They haven't been exposed to androgen at all yet. Like I don't think he realizes that. But that's besides the point. With that being said, well, now we're all female now. Let's go. Yes, that's right. It's time for everybody to put on the maid outfits. It's crazy. Everybody's a female now. Yeah, we're all legally female. I don't think he even cares. Well, the only thing he cares about is power. Like, does Trump like have a legitimate grievance with trans people or woke gender ideology, as he likes to call it? No, of course not. Of course he doesn't care about that. Not because he knows the stupid critique, right? He might not necessarily be aware of that either. I just think he has no position on the matter. His position is whatever maximizes his power with his constituency, with his voter base. Whatever allows him to have the most say. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how that one works. Legalize discrimination again? True. Why is this shit always recommended to me? Fucking hell. My friend, I'm not sure why YouTube recommends it to you. Perhaps it has to do with the kind of content that you watch, regardless. It could also be the case that the vertical live stream algorithm sucks. This is something I talked about on my last stream, on the phone stream that I did last night at like, from like 2 in the morning to 7 in the morning or some shit. Whenever the fuck I did it. And I think that the vertical live algorithm, you know, the algorithm that brought you here, you know, it might be a good algorithm for you if you're sticking around, but for a lot of the new viewers, my content might not be right for you. And that's fine. YouTube needs to experiment a little bit to see what works and what doesn't. But I've scrolled through vertical live streams semi-recently, multiple times. And whenever I scroll through the vertical live feed, I've noticed something that's different than what it used to be. It used to be the case that I would find a lot of people that were worth covering on stream. They were like insane. They were like, they would say some really unhinged shit. They were interesting. There were also a lot of people that were genuine, not boring and genuine. They'd be streaming for the phones. They don't necessarily know what they're doing. They interact with chat a lot. The issue is nowadays, in terms of the vertical live streaming algorithm, the ecosystem, I guess, if you will, it has been oversaturated with nothing but slop, right? So if I scroll through it now, I'll get like weird people that like read tarot cards for some reason. Has nothing to do with anything I ever watch. I will get random, like, gambling streams for no fucking reason. For some reason, I get recommended streams that are in foreign languages that I don't speak or watch any content in. So there'll just be like a stream that's like randomly in Russian or in some other language. I don't know why, but I don't think that the algorithm that for vertical live streams differentiates between the different types of content and what each individual user might want. So all it can do is recommend it to a bunch of random people that are scrolling through shorts, right? And if it's the case that the accumulative average view duration is higher, or the engagement is whatever they're using to measure the quality of the content or the extent to which they should recommend it, right? They're just going to aimlessly recommend it to more people, right? So the more aimless algorithm viewers that you can attract and sort of hook into the content, the better you're going to do. Now, there's issues with this for a few reasons. One of them is a lot of people that scroll through shorts are dumb. Like, very dumb people. Not because they're, dumb in terms of like they're like not that they're dumb for their age, but that like a lot of them are just kids, right? A lot of people that scroll through shorts are just kids. So they watch things like Skibbity Toilet Brain Rot. They might be interested in watching something that is lacking in substance or anything worthwhile. I love YouTube Shorts. It's so good. Like, it has Skibbity Toilet. That's true. You do make a compelling argument. But the issue I have is that it's actually one that is sort of the opposite. It's actually quite the opposite of regular YouTube. Shorts YouTube. I'm not sure about Shorts YouTube. I don't really do Shorts. I do short streams. That's what I'm familiar with. Is rather than being hyper specific to the viewer, right, and struggling to and having to find a very specific niche and being beholden to that, oftentimes, whatever that niche may be, you have the opposite problem, where there is no niche. Now, the good thing about it is I'm not beholden to any niche. The bad thing is I'm beholden to not engaging in any niche that a broader audience wouldn't be interested in, right? Some proportion of the people that scroll into these have to necessarily be interested in the content. It most likely has to reach some sort of threshold, right? Again, I don't know the ins and outs of the algorithm. This is what I do know, is that most of the people that come by the stream aren't going to be, by any stream for that matter, any vertical live stream, are not going to stick around for very long. And I don't think it's just because they're scrolling shorts and don't have an attention span. No, I think that's part of it. I think the other issue is the content is not targeted specifically to them. And because the content isn't specifically targeted to them, they just continue scrolling. So something you might notice is while the person is streaming vertically, they might get 100 concurrents at once. But you might also notice that the views that stack over the given period of time seems inflated. In fact, I've had people accuse me of view botting. That's not the case. So if you go to my channel, right, where because I'm starting to wonder how much of this is within my control, because I don't really know. I think part of it has to do with the ecosystem of YouTube. If you look right here, this is my most popular stream. This stream, I believe, averaged about 300 concurrents, maybe less than that, over the span of less than 6.5 hours. But if you look at the view count, 158,000 views. Now, this looks really fucking good. This looks like a really good number. But most of the viewers are people that just scroll by. Quickly scroll by. They may have stayed for like a minute. I don't know what the threshold is for counting as a view. Maybe you have to stick around for like some duration of time. but it's not a very high threshold, right? Normally, somebody that averages 300 concurrents during a 6-hour stream will get a few thousand views total, right? So this is abnormal, right? And this applies to all short streams, right? Is this inflated number. And I think that the reason why these streams did well is because A, the ecosystem of the vertical live feed was less saturated and there was less slop, right? So there were less vertical live streams to recommend to people. So mine, statistically, was more likely to get recommended. The other reason is if you look at all of these are all very non-specific. These are all streams that a big proportion of anyone watching YouTube would be interested in watching, right? So how Jesus made me straight, right? So that's targeting religion, sexual orientation, politics, etc., and doing so in an entertaining fashion, right? There's reason why that does well. It's engaging, and it's something that it's a topic that it encapsulates multiple topics that a lot of people care about, right? This is also why the just chatting streams tend to do better than everything else, because just chatting is very generic. With that being said, thank you, Batal Crafter, for the $5. You beautiful fucking bastard. Hi, will do a Skirt Go Spinny. But yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah. Fun fact, because I'm doing like a 1-hour stream today, whatever donos I get today, for the dono goal, are going to carry into tomorrow's dono goal, right? So, but here's the thing. If I'm not sure if because it's really difficult to, I lost my train of thought. I actually lost my train of thought. But yeah, something that I talked about, and something that I noticed with vertical live streams, is that it used to feel like a tight-knit community. I would see chatters in one stream, and then I would recognize them in the next. In fact, there was almost like a community of people that would like troll weird vertical live streams. It was actually quite fun. Because we would watch the same vertical streams. I don't know if other people recognize this phenomena, but I certainly recognized people across various different chats. I don't really see that as much anymore. That's one thing. Another thing is, I don't feel like there's like one specific community anymore. There's not like a vertical live stream drama community. There really can't be one the way that there was, right? So for a while there was me, and then there were some characters like Trumpster Bob, Olive Oil Run. There was just like some other like niche people like Queenie that I would cover. There were like some one-offs. But oftentimes, in fact, in many cases, a lot of chatters would immediately recognize who I was covering. If I covered somebody that was a vertical streamer, I would get a lot of people saying, "Oh my god, this is the stream beneath that. Their stream is beneath this one," right? I used to get a lot of that. It was all sort of interconnected, and there was a community around it. Now, I'm not sure if that interconnectedness was intentional or if they intentionally removed it, but I'm guessing. I'm guessing that just because of what I like to call the enshittification of the YouTube Shorts vertical live stream algorithm, that this is no longer the case, right? And because of that, what seemed like a really solid opportunity at one point for me and potentially for others in the future, regardless of how experimental it was, seems to not be as prevalent anymore, right? There was something special about having like a vertical streamer community, right? But it's too random now. It's not specific enough. It's not specific to the viewer enough for there to be that community. In order for you to have like a a community in this form, the way that it did before, right? YouTube has to have some way of categorizing the different types of content and maybe potentially lumping them together and categorizing the viewers and giving them that content that they engage with, right? The same way that they would for, say, for instance, in the regular algorithm. I don't know why they don't just incorporate that. Now, obviously, if you watch my streams, regularly, right, you're more likely to get recommended them, right? You're going to get recommended them more quickly because YouTube knows that you watch my streams. But it doesn't connect that to anything else, I don't think. Right? Like, in terms of the other vertical live streams, I don't think it has any bearing on that, right? It just tells YouTube, okay, we're going to recommend this person, and it's not going to have any impact on the other people we recommend after this, right? I think that's an issue. And I hope that YouTube sort of addresses that. Because again, I think that the types of streams that are the most prevalent due to the oversaturation of vertical streams now are the ones that are the least worthwhile, the ones that aren't even worth covering, the ones that are not just bad, right? They're not just worthy of criticism, right? They're just not worth covering, right? Best stream ever? I sure hope so. Hey Femyoz, yes grind continues, hell yeah. I love Obama, yo, me too. I sure that Queenie would love to get annexed by the US. I mean, she is pro-Russia, so obviously she's pro-imperialism, so perhaps that's the case. Chat isn't really goated with the sauce right now, very anti-cash money. I've been ignoring chat. I've been ignoring chat for a reason. But yeah, what do you think about what Trump has done in office so far? I can't think of a single good thing he's done, to say the very least. Hello, trans daughter of water. Address the video in the server. I don't know what the video in the server is. Everything okay, Femi? You sound down? Yes, I'm literally just tired. It's important. It's about you. It's about me. Is that so? Hello, Lord Pasta. Good to see you again. Now, for some reason, QuakeDude74 is proclaiming their love to children. You seem to be following in the footsteps of the Lord and Savior P. Diddy. You know, I have to say, I congratulate you on your bravery. Let's see here. I gotta open Discord, but then move it over there. Hold on. It's gonna open. It's just gonna load indefinitely, of course. But yeah. Anyways, whoa, everything is all laggy on my end. What the fuck? Okay, what's so important? First of all, okay, why would you put in general, okay, rather than putting it in where I react to stuff, which is things to put in for a stream. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh, is it just like me eating peas in the bathtub? Is that it? Yeah, I've posted that. That's like a video that I've posted. It's still on the channel. For anyone that's not aware, of course. I'm more than willing to show it off, okay? This is something that I made a long time ago. Long time ago. It's a classic. Don't you worry. I don't know why you want me to react to it on stream, but I digress. This is something that I made back in my Filthy Frank phase. I hope you enjoy.
Not the bees! Ah!
So for anyone who's wondering what that is me when I was like 15. I had nailed the art of brain rot far before that was even a term. Funnily enough, I was a genius ahead of my time that simply nobody acknowledged. What song is that? Oh, it's literally just like random shit that I made in GarageBand. It's I think I have like a third channel that it's on, where it's called Lyrios, but with an S. It's like it's both an archive channel and a whatchamacallit, where I put songs. I think it's called Horizontal Asymptote. Just this one. Horizontal Asymptote Audio. You've also got some classics such as the App Store song, official music video. This one's really good. Yeah, so that's like a certified hood classic. It's a really good music video that I made in 2018, March of 2018, 6 years ago. Almost 7 years ago now. 2018 was almost it is 7 years ago. March of 2018 is almost 7 years ago. 2018 itself is 7. Oh my god. I don't like that. That's not right. That's not okay then. Femyoz over Dr. Dre, that's true. That's true, I'm a visionary. People just don't understand. Best thing I've heard all day, of course, of course. It is the best thing you've heard all day. It's probably the best thing you've heard all year. Or perhaps even in your entire lifetime. I graduated in 2018. I graduated in 2022. Oh my god. And that's 2022 was 3 years ago. Oh my. Whoa. Were you a guy or a girl originally? No offense. I guess you could say I was like somebody that presented as a guy. I don't know if I really was one. I claimed to be. I thought I was one, but I think I was incorrect in that assessment, based on the evidence. I don't think I ever was one. I think I just convinced myself. I'm old enough to remember the young Lyrios prank calling in Domino's Pizza. How long have you been around? Wait, actually, is that even still a public video? Lyrios MC. I don't even think that's still a public video, is it? I think I think I privated that shit like ages ago. It wasn't even a very good video. It was just like not funny. It was like dog shit. I'm like looking. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I privated it. Just because it like wasn't particularly intriguing. And you could barely hear anything that was going on because I didn't know how to do audio. To be fair, I was making content on my I think I was on my iPad. I was making videos on my fucking iPad Air. Like goddamn. Goddamn. Holy shit. I remember doing these videos, the B movie, and basically I found a video called the B movie in 3 minutes, and it got like 1 million views or something. So what I decided to do, what I thought would be really smart, and it didn't do bad. Some of them did kind of well. One of them got 18,000 views. One of them got 13,000 views. That's not fucking bad, all things considered. All I did was take that, and I waited 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second. It's like the most low effort shit ever. Yeah. What even is the most popular video on the channel? I think it's that. That's interesting. So for the longest time, it was this one. New microphone test, blue snowball, how to connect it to an iPad. Because that was like the first actual microphone I had ever gotten. Fucking over 8 years ago now. Holy shit. That's crazy to me. But these videos didn't even do, these top videos didn't do well at first. Dude, 10 years ago, 3.1K, Jesus Christ. Oh, I remember this. This was like a horrible YouTube. I don't know why it got views. And then you've obviously got some Minecraft PvP montages that like consistently get like over 1,000 views. It seems. At least once I got good at making them. But yeah. I remember snowball mics. Dude, every 12-year-old had one back in the day. That like it was like a cheap microphone that like sounded good enough. But like they were always too loud. People would always have them too loud. Now for me, I didn't have much control over the volume because, you know, I was using like a USB adapter thingy to connect it to my fucking iPad or iPhone. So I didn't have control over it. But other people that would use it on their computers did. But it would always be too loud for some reason. And they would always talk too closely to it without a pop filter. I don't know why they did it, but it would like fuck up like the and the sound, right? It'd be fucking ear rape. But to me, I didn't care about that at the time either. Because I just thought it added comedic value because I used to think that loud equals funny. And you know what? At the time it did. You know, I am a revolutionary streamer ahead of my time, of course, you know. Asked out the FTM guy earlier today. He said yes. Yo, let's go. Let's go. And see, you never would have known that he's going to say yes. You never would have known that he would have said yes if you never asked him out. I'm just saying. You got to shoot your shot, chat. If there's somebody you like, you think they might like you back, I'm just saying, shoot your shot. You know? Shoot your shot. If you think it could be a relationship that would work, that would be a good relationship. If you think that it would be a good relationship, if you think that you like them, fucking why not? Lyrios had a following back then, but keep in mind I found you the day after you posted the Will I Return to YouTube video back in August of 2022. Holy shit, wait, actually? You've been... Wait. No, there's no way. Wait, that's crazy. So that would have been before I because I privated some videos after I yeah, it would have been after getting a little bit bigger just because like I would there might be like information or whatever. Like I just basically just like something like I don't know, not location specific shirts, but well, I don't know what a good way of putting it is. But like all I'm gonna say is like I was on some sort of swim team, right? And there would be like these you know, there'd be swim meets or whatever, right? And you know, these swim meets would be pretty fucking far away from where I live, right? They'd be pretty far. So at the time, I'm like, well, yeah, nobody's gonna fucking triangulate where I'm from there. But because I'm a paranoid schizophrenic now, and because I need to be extra cautious, I've decided even that is too much information, and that actually, you know, I'd rather not take the risk. So any content where I was wearing something like that, privated. Removed forever. But yeah. Anyways, woo, that mug cup looks so awesome. Hell yeah, it's in the back. I gotta use it at some point. I just don't drink anything out of mugs in general. I think it's more like a decoration. Anyways. I just moved to a new state, so I don't got anyone to shoot my shot at. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Maybe try dating apps, maybe. I don't know. I've had like a somewhat okay amount. I've actually, no, that's not true. I've had success. I'd say that me being on dating apps has been a net positive for me because I've met some really cool people. Usually I just end up being friends with the person. Like if somebody is like worthy of potentially you know, becoming friends with benefits with or dating, they're definitely worthy of being friends. So usually I just end up being friends with the person. Or like, I don't know, at least online friends. It's kind of funny. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Why am I being at what happened in what regard? I don't think anything happened. Like what happened in relation to what? Thanks for the advice, Femi. Hell yeah. I think that like yeah, I don't know. It's like Florida man, stop fucking spamming. Absolute mega hyper dotard. Anyways. Why isn't the button going away? Oh, shit. You still have the button. Because YouTube is fucking broken and hates its users. Why can't I keep clicking it? Dude, I don't know. I think that's stupid. I think that's, like, really dumb. I also think it's dumb that it would, like, have the text say, said hi. Like, someone is going to type the words, said hi. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go into somebody's chat and say the words, said hi. Yeah, like anyone's gonna write a chat message that way. That's why I was confused by it at first. Because nobody would write it that way. But yeah, I think that's like really. But I've seen that button before. I've seen that button before. Do you remember me? I do not, Debbie. I'm very sorry about that. I can't always remember everybody. However, if you want to guarantee, or at least almost guarantee that I'll remember you, just be active in chat, I suppose. You know, tune into multiple live streams. You know, say a bunch of stuff in chat, maybe. Or, you know. And, yeah. It's okay. Yeah, no worries. I will say, in terms of how easy it will be for me to remember somebody, that's going to be, well, something that partially has to do with the, I guess, the extent to which I enjoy, like, see them in chat or, like, enjoy their chat messages or whatever. That's going to have something to do with it. But a big part of it is also your name and profile pic. Like, if somebody has, like, just, like, their full name and then, like, no profile pic, it's going to be a lot harder to remember them, right? Like, that's going to take a lot longer. Whereas somebody like, I don't know, Parfait at Cranberry Girl, or Orion Cat, or hell, Florida Man, are going to be, like, easier to remember just on the sole basis of, like, having, like, usernames, right? And, like, profile pics, right? That look a certain way. Right? And Kelly I always recognize from the PFP and, like, the Blue Wrench as well. But there's more than one person named Kelly, right? Like, if instead of it being Kelly and, like, her face, right? If she just had, like, the letter K as her profile picture, it would have taken a lot longer for me to remember her, right? Me. Yes, I remember you, Almost Daisy. I remember Frodo Baggin as well, I think. Yeah, I've seen you before. Yeah, definitely. And hello. But yeah, like, the recognizability is, like, I don't know. I don't know. There's, like, multiple variables that go into, like, being easy to remember. Starting a channel makes me worried about getting threats, but I guess it just comes with the territory. Well, what you have to do and what you have to be cognizant of is the fact that all you have to do is just not give anything that anybody could use to threaten you, right? So, for instance, if somebody, I don't know, threatens to dox you, but they have nothing to dox you with, then their threats are empty, right? You just have to be careful with how you navigate the internet. Obviously, don't, like, I don't know, click on things that might be IP grabbers. You know, if somebody just, like, some random person on Discord sends you a link, probably don't fucking click on it, right? and you know, don't disclose information that has anything to do with like your location or anything like that. Don't accidentally show anything. Like if you're gonna stream, don't accidentally show something on screen. Like, I don't know, like a list of your fucking emails, like Boblacks, you know? Just saying hi before I go to work. Well, I hope that you enjoy work, or that at least work doesn't suck or anything. I'm hoping. And I hope that you're doing well, Frodo Baggin. Yay, I remembered. I do remember you both, the Foxy. Random links are bad, that's true. Parfait, what are you linking me? I'm gonna click on your IP grabber real quick. I don't know what this is. I don't know why you want me to watch it, or why it's so important for me to take a look at, but we're gonna take a look anyway. It's called How I Feel in January. Never seen it. Okay, that's kind of true though. Also, how do I turn off closed captions? I'm like, captions off. Thank you. I don't know why they were turned on. I never turned them on. But I never want closed captions on ever. Honestly, Sam, that last part is definitely me. The wanting to die part. They're just getting ruined by the closed captions. I noticed that on the previous one, but I was just like too lazy to fix it. But yeah, thank you for the IP grabber, Parfait. Very much appreciate it. Enjoy my IP. Anyways. One day I had my penis out, and then I heard the bells of the Wiener Snipper Man. Oh, careful, man. The Wiener Snipper Man? Oh, shit. He's gonna force feminize you with bottom surgery. What's this other thing that Parfait sent? What is this?
If not for vote suppression tax.
What is this? Did Trump lose? Shocking proof Trump rigged 2024. Like, I'm sorry, but this is just like election denialism, but on the left. That's already my conclusion. I don't know. I'll give them a fair shot and see if they make any compelling arguments. But I don't know if that's true. I need to see some really compelling evidence, right? Like, I'm gonna hold the same standard. I posted that earlier in the server. All right, I'm gonna be as fair as possible. I don't know what your conclusions are on it. Don't even tell me if you don't want to. If you think it's more fun for me to go into it completely blind.
If not for vote suppression tactic, Kamala Harris would have won. Our buddy.
Okay, that might be true. We'll see.
Greg Palast is with us. Who actually won or lost the 2024 election for president? Greg, welcome back to the... I should mention you are the Guardian, New York Times reporter, author of The Best Democracy Money Can Buy. Your latest film is Vigilantes, Inc.
There were just less people voting Democrat this year for some reason. Well, it seems to be the case that, like, on the basis of that versus, like, what the polling data would suggest, that people just weren't motivated enough to vote. That's my position. The guy had actual proof, I believe, but I'll let you see. All right. Because, like, my first impression is, oh, it's just, like, election denialism on like, the left.
And gregpalast.com is your website. Hey, Greg.
Hey, glad to be with you, Tom.
Well, thank you. So who won or who lost the election?
It's real simple. If not for vote suppression tactics, that's a fancy word for shafting people of color out of their vote, young people out of their vote. Kamala Harris would have won 3,565,000 votes. That's a number of voters that were denied the right to vote because they were purged or they were challenged or they had...
That could be the case. I'm not sure. I'd have to see evidence of that. I hope that they're not conflating, like, popular vote with, like, the way that the Electoral College would work. Like, you'd have to, like, demonstrate that this would, like, have an impact on, like, the number of electoral votes as well. So, like, they'd have to, like, prove both claims.
Had their provisional ballot thrown out. Let me give you some of the numbers. The reason I'm giving you numbers, and I've waited so long to make this report, is that I have to get the numbers from the government agencies, particularly something we call the Elections Assistance Commission. So people don't realize, I used to be a professor of statistics. I was a forensic economist. This is my specialty, the numbers, which I usually did for attorneys general and...
All right, please show us the numbers. I got to see them.
The U.S. Department of Justice and other government agencies. And so these are calculations I would do, and I have done for federal courts. So we had, are you ready for this? According to the Elections Assistance Commission, the official numbers, we had 4,776,706 voters purged from the voter rolls.
I'm sorry. That's a really big number. That's a big claim.
The official numbers. We had 4,776,706 voters.
Wait, 400 or sorry, 4,700,000? 776,7. I don't know what that means. 4,776,7. I don't know what that number is. So I'll just say more than 4 million.
106 voters purged from the voter rolls wrongly. And I'm not making this up. I had the guys from that work with the Microsoft and Amazon go through every single purged name in 2 states, Georgia and Wisconsin.
Does it have like sources linked in the description? More from Tom about the program transcript. Oh, okay, so it is 4.7 million. Wait, we could just read the transcript, right? So according to the Elections Assistance Commission official numbers, 4.7 million voters were wrongly purged from the rolls. I'm making this up. Elections Assistance Commission official numbers. Okay. I'll look into this. What is that? Where do I find this? I don't know what am I supposed to look for? If you have questions about voter registration, I don't know where where do I get this number from? Is there like a source attached? Where do I find this? Because I'm not just gonna, like, again, if somebody's gonna make a bold claim, even if it's somebody that's like, on the side that I agree with or whatever, like, I'm still gonna be skeptical, right? I'm not willing to, like, spread fake information, even if it benefits me. So I'm gonna challenge this and say, I would need to see a source. Because I would do the same thing if this is a right-winger, that'd be, like, my immediate reaction. Is, yeah, you're gonna have to prove that, or I don't believe you. You're just, like, saying shit. You're making shit up, right? So if I would do that for a right-winger, I'm gonna have to do it for everybody.
We took those 2 states. And we found, for example,
it's not. How do you know it's not?
In Georgia, that 198,000 voters, we actually have their names and addresses were wrongly removed from the voter rolls. And you'll be shocked, overwhelmingly, voters of color. And in Wisconsin, almost every voter removed by the purge was either a black voter in Milwaukee or a student in Madison. We had this brand new...
Like, this sounds like it's intuitively correct, but I'd need to see more than just him talking.
...business this year. This brand new business this year of vigilante voter challenges. We talked about that on the air, where for the first time, very first time, an individual voter like Greg Palast can say, Tom Hartman does not live in Portland. He shouldn't be allowed to vote. This is new. A third of a million, 317,000 voters were challenged by the beginning of August. NAACP said it was over 200,000 just Georgia alone by Election Day. We had 2.12 million mail-in ballots rejected, and that wouldn't mean anything if it were random. It's not random, Tom. According to the state of Washington, which did a...
So these were those are the numbers of ballots that were rejected. It's not random. It's not random. Okay. According to a Washington state study, black voters are 400% more likely to have their mail-in ballots rejected compared to white voters. Washington has the least voter suppression of any state. Okay. I would need to... According to a Washington state study, I just want to see... I want to see the study. I don't like that they're not linked. Now, in all fairness, like, I don't know, I think this is the guy that... I don't think this is the guy hosting the channel, right? This isn't the person so I don't think it's entirely this guy's fault, because, like, he's just on the air talking. But I would like it if the guy that ran this channel had, like, actually gathered the sources and put them in the description. Or, like, created a docket with the sources and put that in the description.
study, you're 400% more likely to have your mail-in ballot rejected if you're black than if you're white. And Washington State has the least voter suppression of any state in the union. And according to the U.S. Civil Rights Commission, which did a study, they found that the chance of your ballot being rejected, mail-in or in precinct, is 900% higher if you're black than if you're white. We have over 500,000 votes.
Which is fucking crazy if true, by the way.
Votes that were spoiled. That is, they said they couldn't be read. And again, it's very, very racial. We had 1.2 million provisional ballots rejected. People think, they get this, you go in and they say, oh, you've been challenged, you've been purged, or we can't find your name on the rolls. Here, fill out this provisional ballot. 43% of those ballots, according
the issue I have with this is, like, I'm glad that he's listing off a bunch of numbers. The issue I have is I don't know where these numbers are coming from. I don't know how you're getting these numbers. You're saying, yep, these are the numbers. I don't know where they're coming from, though. Right? Because if this is true, this is a big fucking deal, right? But, like, where these numbers come from should be, like, easily accessible, right? Especially if you're, like, breaking this story or whatever, right? This has 500,000 views, right? This is a channel with over 400K subs, right? So if you want to be the person to, like, make this, like, a big story or whatever, right? I think that you should also be able to include your sources, right? If you're going to, like, list off this many numbers, right? You need to, like, link your sources. I need to know where these numbers are coming from, right? Because obviously the claims without voter suppression that Kamala Harris would have won, and this could be true. I'm not sure.
According to the U.S. government, 43% of provisional ballots, and there were about 4 million in the last, or about 3 million in the last election.
By the way, in terms of my opinion, I agree with what he's saying. Right? I actually do agree. I do think that what he's saying is true. Just bear that in mind, right? But in terms of my analysis, right? I'm gonna think of this, like, I don't know, a little bit more scientifically. I'm just not just going to accept what he's saying. I'm not just going to take his word for it.
43% of those are thrown in the garbage.
Because he does sound credible.
Overwhelmingly voters of color. And in fact, if you're black, Hispanic, or Latino, or Asian American, the chance you'll be given a provisional ballot is 300% higher than if you're white.
I just want to know where these numbers are coming from.
We're talking... There's some
right, and like it's not like I would go through like every single source. I would just like click through like a few random ones and see like, okay, like where are these numbers coming from? Like, is this reliable? Like what are they doing to get these numbers? Right? How are they measuring this?
Double counting here. The vote suppression factor is about 2.3%. Again, Kamala Harris would have even won the popular vote, 3.565 million extra votes. She would have won the states of Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. These are pretty exacting calculations, Tom. And so she would have won with the 286 electoral votes. Again,
is there like a link to this? Like, is there like somewhere where, like, this guy like has like a long like article or something? I just like. I feel like you need a lot more than like a 10-minute video for something like this. I need something more. Right? It's more from Tom. I want to see more from Greg. I want to see like this, I assume he's done like some sort of report. I want to see his report.
This is absent if we didn't have a vote suppression.
Yeah, no sources to back it up. I want to believe this guy, but there's no proof. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think we feel the same way.
Jim Crow voting system. And I'm telling you, I work all over the world on elections, from Britain to Venezuela to Liberia. There's no other nation in the world, except for old apartheid South Africa. I mean, where we have a supposed democracies, where you have this racial, basically Jim Crow apartheid voting system, where you have massive, massive numbers of voters of color lose their vote. Also now, that's kind of widened out to, I found a massive number of young people. Again, that demographic is their voters of color too. The color is blue because young voters, especially young women.
That's true.
That are targeted for the purges, to be sent to provisional ballots, had their registration.
I need to see like some sort of like strong evidence of this. I need to know where these numbers are coming from. I don't know where you're getting this from.
Canceled or their votes disqualified, especially their mail-in ballots. NPR found that 1 in 7 mail-in ballots in the analysis they did were thrown in the garbage.
And keep in mind, like, you would have to not only like prove that, like, okay, these like are in fact the numbers and they've been found reliably, right? But you'd also have to like prove like you'd obviously have to prove like a direct causal link. You'd have to prove that like and even if that's the case, they're most likely using tactics that would indirectly rather than directly target these groups that are more likely to vote blue, right? But like that's kind of difficult to say. I don't know how. Again, I'm not like an expert in this by any means, so I would need to see a lot more, I guess.
Overwhelmingly, again, by the government numbers, 400% more likely if you're black than if you're white. So this is how Trump won, by racial and other forms of vote suppression. That gave him the election. And unless
like, even if it's the case that like, okay, that was like the strategy, like indirectly, like rigging the election, I feel like, I guess it depends on like rigged election legal definition, USA. Electoral yeah, so like electoral fraud, also known as vote rigging. Okay. All right. Vote stealing. I'm not sure if like, because like if the claim is that like because like if he simply, because I don't even know like, okay, when they're saying that that Trump rigged the 2024 election, right? Is the claim that like are they making like a legal claim like he won through illegitimate means that are illegal, or was it through like means that are like unfair, right? Because they could be legally legitimate but also unfair. Like it could be the case that like they do legal things where the outcome, the indirect outcome of that, which could be intentional, right? Could be intentional, it could not be, is one that wouldn't be like fair to the voters, right? But again, like I feel like it would be easy for me to be like, yeah, this guy's spitting facts, he has all the numbers, but I just don't know where these numbers are coming from, right? Like I feel like it's like easy to like see like a narrative where it's like, yeah, the guy that I disagree with, because like I fucking hate Trump, right? But the guy I disagreed with rigged the election, like he had to cheat in order to win, right? And this guy is like saying a bunch of numbers, so he must be credible, right? I feel like that'd be like the same mindset that a lot of Trump people have, where it's just like they'll like hear somebody that sounds vaguely credible to them, that's saying the thing that they like want to hear, right? They're just like they're listening to what they want to hear, and they don't challenge it at all. Like they don't think critically at all, right? That's how you would get into like a cult mindset. Again, I'm not saying that what he's saying is wrong necessarily. Like I don't have like a anything to back that claim up either. I would just need to see more proof than this. I would need to see where like these numbers are all coming from, in order to agree with the claim that's this strong, right? Again, when they're saying that the election in 2024 was rigged, I don't know if they're making like a legal claim or just like or if they're just like saying like it was like just unfair in more of like a moral sense. Like what they're doing was immoral and unfair and shouldn't happen. But either way, like I need sources or something.
We restart a voting rights movement in America, 2028's already decided. It'll be decided by Jim Crow, not by the voters.
It seems sometimes, Greg, that the whole conspiracy movement, oh, it's got to be the voting machines. Oh, it's got to be, Starlink being in the middle. It's got to be Elon Musk. And I think Trump was trolling us a couple days ago when he basically congratulated Elon Musk on doing something with the vote counting machines in Pennsylvania. It almost seems like all of that is just a great distraction from what is actually happening and actually working for the GOP. I mean, they started this whole, squealing about brown people being illegal voters in the 60s with Operation Eagle Eye and with William Rehnquist, the guy who became the Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. There's history here.
Well, yes. And in fact, in my film, Vigilantes Inc., which, by the way, at gregpals.com, thanks Leonardo DiCaprio, you can download it or stream it for free.
Like, is there, because if they're just making a claim that, like, yeah, this is, like, bad and, like, this is, like, the way it's always been, like, I don't disagree. I just think that, like, at that point, don't make the main claim and be that Trump rigged the election, right? Because that's gonna mean something, like, a little bit stronger. That's gonna be a bit of a stronger claim, right? And then, and put that in the title, right? Like, I would argue that there are things that, like, are, like, unfair or whatever, right? That shouldn't be the case, but I wouldn't call them rigging the election, right? Like, if we're, like, let's be honest, right? Like, in terms of the way that district lines are drawn, right? Like, they're gerrymandered to shit, right? But I wouldn't say that, like, I don't know if I would constitute that as rigging an election, right? Like, just because it's, like, obviously not fair and shouldn't be that way. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's rigging something. I guess you could say it's rigged in favor of the people that it's gerrymandered to. But I would argue that I guess a better claim would be that the system is rigged, not the election itself, right? It's not that, I don't think that Trump, is even smart enough to rig an election. I think that the system is rigged. I think that the system can be rigged, right? With things like gerrymandering, but that's a different claim.
But we go back, we show you a clip from the 1920 film over 100 years ago, the film Birth of a Nation, where they show a white actor in blackface putting 2 ballots into a ballot box. So the accusation that black voters vote multiple times to steal elections is an old trope. But this time it came back 100 years later with the Trump group, True the Vote. And they used that to justify these new vigilante individual challenges. Again, they proudly proclaimed 317,886 challenges by the beginning of August. And this is brand new stuff. This has not been done since the Ku Klux Klan used this personal mass challenge business in 1946. This is the Klan plan, and Trump used.
Okay, I'm not seeing any sources or anything, so I don't see the point in this. I don't really think he proves anything. Right? He just says like a bunch of numbers, but not how he got them. Like, again, I want to agree with him and believe what he's saying. I'm not just gonna take what he says at face value. Even if I have biases that lean in that direction. Why do you dislike Trump? Because I think there's policies that he's in favor of are harmful. I don't think he's in favor of things that are going to cause positive outcomes. I would argue that like his first executive order is literally targeting trans people for no reason, right? That would include me, by the way, and I'm trans, if you haven't noticed, somehow. So yeah, so there's like many reasons I don't like Trump at all. Like, he's made it very clear that he intends on centralizing as much power as possible to himself and to the executive branch, and to replace everybody in positions of power that he can with loyalists that are loyal to him and not the country or the Constitution or anything, right? There's like no real standard there. It's just loyalty to him, right? I think he's selfish. I think he's arrogant. I think that he's entirely self-interested. I think he's corrupt. I think he's been bought by Elon, right? There's a lot of reasons I don't like him. But like as much as I'd like to see something like that and say that, yeah, the 2024 election was rigged, I don't know if I'd make that claim. I'd argue that the whole system is rigged, but that, again, that's like a separate, broader systemic claim, right? That's not like this that's not just like this individual election necessarily, right? That's just like something that needs to be fixed broadly. SCOTUS gutted the Civil Rights Act, specifically clearance for voter suppression laws. Wait, did they actually? SCOTUS Civil Rights Act. Voter suppression. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I should research this later. Is it the what is it? Is it the Shelby County decision? No, this is in 2013. Okay. They've been doing it in the open. Draconian laws that got overturned after the election were used. They were used for is over. What year did SCOTUS got the Civil Rights Act in terms of what you're talking about? Is this, so this is, okay, so it is the one in 2013. So it is, okay, so it's the one we're looking at. I don't know what this means. This is the lawyers speak. I don't know what, like, in June 25th of 2013, the U.S. Supreme Court held that it's unconstitutional to use the coverage formula in Section 4B of the Voting Rights Act. I don't know what any of that means. I'm going to be completely honest. To determine which jurisdictions are subject to the clearance requirement of Section 5, I don't know what that means. I'm not smart enough. I don't speak lawyer. Fuck. So basically, for decades, the law blocked racially discriminated election rules in voting districts. Okay, yeah. If they overturn, if that's what this overturned, then yeah, that's fucking vile. But again, that would be like an example of that'd be like a broader claim about the entire system being rigged. That wouldn't be Trump specific, right? That's not Trump rigging the election or whatever. That's just like the system being rigged. Anyways, can we change the subject? I mean, I'm about to end stream, but yeah, but no, I just think that the whole system is bad, right? Not just like this election alone. Exactly, Femi. Yeah, okay, so we agree then. But yeah, I just don't like I don't have reason to agree with what the whatchamacallit, the fuck. Why am I not able to think? I need more sleep, I think. I just have no reason to believe that like this election is like Trump specifically rigged this one, right? They just don't want to do like the same thing, because like, I mean, people, because like Trump made like Trump and his loyalists were all talking about how the 2020 election was rigged, right? You could argue that like the system was rigged in 2020, but I wouldn't say the election was rigged. I just say the system was rigged the same way that it was in 2016 and 2012. It's like in basically every year ever that the country's existed in. It's basically what I would say. But it's not specific to 2020 or 2024. So not everyone likes Trump, Femi. It's okay. I don't think anybody was saying that. No, I'm just saying that I'm just saying I don't have reason to believe that like the claim, like, because it was a really strong claim made at the video, but it was just like a guy saying a bunch of numbers without saying where he got the numbers from. And for me, that's not enough for a claim as strong as that. Like, in order for me to take a position on something, I needed like stronger evidence. Like I'd say my biases lean towards him. I think that like it might even be more likely to be the case that he's right. I just don't have, I don't personally know though. But again, I think that all of those claims would just like apply to like a broader systemic issue, not this election in particular. Shut up, you are so delusional. Okay, what's my false belief? I feel like everything I'm saying is like true. I feel like I don't know. Like this is like this is probably like my most fucking milquetoast take ever, is that the system is bad. That's like I feel like that's my most popular opinion. The system bad. The way things are done is bad. Oh my god. I want things to change for the better. Like that's like a milquetoast take. And then you're just like, no, you're delusional. I looked him up. He has the same info on an article. Still no sources there, though. Yeah, that I'm not going to take what he's saying seriously. Like, if he's just saying, like, oh, I'm credible. I do research in this, I guess. But I'm not going to cite any of the sources that I'm supposedly researching so that you can actually look into them and, like, see if, like, the claims I'm making are valid. Then it's like, okay. Then there's no point. I'm still kind of glad that I watched the video, though. I'm glad that Purr linked it. But yeah. The Electoral College is evil. Oh, absolutely. I agree. Anyways. Did she just change shirt? Who, me? I've been wearing the same shirt the whole stream. So, no. I'm confused. I mean, I'm about to end stream. I said it was going to be an hour stream. Yay, anti-intellectualism. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He could have sources. I just haven't seen them. So I'm not going to believe his claim until I see evidence in favor of that. Always pack an extra pair of socks in a fanny pack. That way, if shot into space, you can use them as ball koozies. If you stay on Earth, you always have pressure. I don't even know what that means. And I just got here, I'm sorry. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow, don't worry. Tomorrow is Saturday. And, you know, it's the weekend. Wait, stream's ending? Soon, yeah. Subscribe for more. Why are you wearing a collar? It's a choker. In the most anime girl voice I can do, notice me femboy. Oh my dear lord. It's even more down bad. Well, okay, thanks. Almost panicked. Fair enough, I guess. I don't think I would change shirt on stream. I wouldn't have a reason to. The most I would do is, like, put a hoodie on or take it off, but I didn't even do that this stream. Soon, she says. Soon. Yeah, sure, soon. No, for me, that's not just a choker, it's a collar. It's a choker. It's a choker. But yeah, anyways. Like and subscribe. I agree. Double tap the smash like. Why not? Let's get 100 likes. We're at 98. Okay, I haven't shilled myself that much. Double tap. Just smash like. If you really want to support me and you have extra money throw around, if you want to support me so that I can, you know, have my dream job, maybe. I mean, this is literally a dream job. I do it part-time because I don't make that much consistently, but if you want to support me, the Streamlabs link is always in the pin message, streamlabs.com/Femyoz. Any and all donations are very much appreciated. I try my best to save money as well as I can so that, like, you know, I can, you know, get away with having streams like this where I don't make very much, but even that's kind of difficult. Just never spend any money, except you do have to still spend it on things like rent, and food, and gas money. President Sunday did a stream today. I gotta watch it still. I watched part of it. I listened to part of it. I was there briefly. I thought his coverage was really interesting. He was like, I saw him criticize Nick Diorio. I don't know if that's something I want to cover on stream, but, yeah, like, He, yeah. It was, very interesting, very interesting. He was getting like 1,000 concurrents. I don't think I've ever seen him with 1,000 before. I think the most I've ever seen him with is like 600, and I remember like seeing him get like 600 or some shit, I think. And I was like, holy shit. Like, that's pretty fucking impressive. But yeah, like, dude, him, and Queeman have like blown up recently. Like, I think Beckett's doing pretty well also. Dude, Beckett's not doing as well though, as in terms of his video versus Sunday's. Destiny Predator Unmasked, evil in the background. I wonder why Sunday's video did so much better, because Sunday's video got like 84,000 views. Beckett's only got 25,000. I wonder why. I guess Sunday is like a slightly large content. I mean, he has 4 times so many subs, but like in terms of like concurrent viewers, like normally, I think that they get roughly the same. I think President Sunday gets a little bit more on average. Yeah. So like Beckett's getting 300 concurrents, so he's doing well. He's not doing bad. I don't know what he usually gets, but I think he normally gets like 1 to 200 or something. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. No comment chick. How is no comment chick doing? Does she still do short streams? I actually have no idea. She's talking about the same thing. That's interesting. She's getting like 87 concurrents. I don't know how many.
We're kind of worried about that.
Okay,
with them.
she's doing a horizontal stream. I don't know what she's talking about.
No, but I'm saying other people probably are.
I can't hear anything. Is there?
Yeah. That's another.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't have audio on my end. All right, I just guess we're not gonna watch anything. That's weird.
Like so, yeah.
I can't. I literally can't hear. Okay, when I play it, I can't hear anything. Okay. Damn. But yeah, damn, I'm subscribed to so many people. Just to like see what they're up to. But yeah, like, does she? Oh shit, my thing is like lagging. Like, okay, I don't think does she even stream vertically anymore? I have no idea. I don't know. These all, like, does she? Oh, this one's vertical. But it doesn't seem like they do as well. But they seem to be getting like a few thousand views. But those are horizontal streams. Dude, maybe I'll do better if I... She has a video about Stardust and Beckett, who no comment chick. Wait, who does? Oh, Food Shops is back? Oh, you're talking about Food Shops. Food Shops. Dude, why did Food Shops come back? What was so good about her internet presence that she was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back. But didn't she get chased off the internet? Why did she delete her channel just to come back like a few months later? Dude, what is this? Okay, Destiny stuff. Oh wow, I want to know what a lolicon enjoyer has to say about Destiny. I really care. End stream? I will. Dude, what is this? I'm not gonna watch all this on stream. Dude, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what her issue would be with Beckett. Wasn't she friends with Stardust? Wait, I thought Food Shops was friends with Stardust. I don't really like Stardust. But,
all right. Content creator,
like,
co-host of the...
Oh, shit. You know what? Okay. My audio's fucked. I forgot. Dude, what is this? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I should just end stream. Actually... Oh, but I'm kind of interested in this, and I kind of want to... learn just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay. Actually, I want to, or maybe I pre-watch it and then, like, do it in a vertical, or sorry, horizontal stream and cover it? I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I fixed it, and then we can go here. Here, okay. Let's see. If I'm not entertained in a second, I'm gonna end stream, okay?
A hot take. All right.
I want to end stream already. Holy shit.
Content creator, co-host of the commentary channel, Cope and Seethe.
Wait, co-host? Wait, who's the main host then? I thought he was the owner of the channel.
Beckett of Crabs is reprehensible romance-wise. Now don't click off. Don't
Oh, this is just like an unfunny, like, satire video, I think.
click off because just let me cook. All right, let me cook. Now here's
Dude, this is like the worst PNG avatar I've ever seen.
question
Dude, what is this shit in the background? Like, what?
for my wonderful listeners.
Some fucking weeb shit.
Would you put up with a friend
Dude, it's the fucking anime that Lyrix was watching, probably.
group who talks smack about your romantic partner all the time? What about on a podium in public? Do you think your partner should stay partners with you then? There is only one correct answer to this
Damn. That's incredibly funny. Holy shit.
question. Oh yeah, to these questions, in fact. Your partner should leave your ass immediately, okay?
I thought I was unfunny. Holy shit. Like, oh, shit. My thing is reconnecting. Gotta go to bed. Good night. Okay. Sorry. Dude, didn't she literally do a fucking stream where, like, she was, like, complaining about, like, me trolling Chud Logic or whatever? EBD stream? What? Yeah, I remember Food Shops talked about, like, the stream I did where I was trolling Chud Logic. And, like, she said it was cringe or whatever. This is her humor. This is sad. This is sad. Like, there's definitely things I could have done to make the Chud Logic stream better. Like, I'll grant her that. But, it wouldn't be this. This is just like painful.
If you have a friend group who talks smack on Facebook about your partner or whatnot, why the hell would you
It's like the horrible PNG. Like, the mouth doesn't even move. You have, like, one blank expression. Like, if you're gonna do a PNG tuber, like, shouldn't you, like, have it so that, like, when you're, like, angry, like, you have, like, an angry face? And when you're confused, you have, like, the one where it's, like, scratching the head? This is fucking horrid.
your partner stay partners with you, or vice versa? Or why would you even still be friends with a friend group that talks smack about your partner, right? First, let's introduce the players, all right? We have Stardust, former Destiny adjacent content creator, though to be honest, I haven't seen her recent content. She probably disavowed Destiny, and I don't even know if she's still Orbiter at this point, all right? Maybe now former, all right?
I don't know. I mean, she didn't disavow you. And you're pretty bad, so... Who knows? Maybe she's gonna be contrarian and be besties with Destiny now. Who knows?
Beckett of Crabs is...
Seriously, turn this shit off? Is this person a pedophile? Yeah, basically. Pretty much. Pretty much. They haven't done anything with kids, okay? I'll make it clear. I'm not saying they're like a full-on child predator, right? That means something else. But this person has admitted to watching a lolicon. So, yeah. She disavowed Destiny already? Damn. Okay. Well, good for her, I guess.
Is a commentary space slop YouTuber. He is the co-host of the channel.
Dude, slop doesn't mean anything anymore. Slop is anybody that uploads stream segments. Slop is anybody that fucking... Dude, to be fair, I overuse the term.
Cope and Seethe, and he's pretty in with commentary community.
I wouldn't consider what Beckett does to be slop though. Like, it's not bad for stream content. I don't personally watch it very much, but like, it's not bad.
Prime.
Just like, I don't know, it's like a podcast.
All right, Prime, Norm, whatever.
Like, if you do a podcast, you're making slop.
Right? Now, I don't know if they're still in a relationship. I'm just going to assume they are. I'm just going to assume that Beckett of Crowd is
Dude, are they even in a Dude.
still Stardust's current...
I don't even know if there's a relationship, but either way, I don't This is like the least funny joke I've ever fucking seen.
BF, alright? Here's the thing, okay? You used to have a bridge with Stardust, okay? Why I say that is because I burnt my bridge with Stardust. Okay, our bridge is gone. Long gone, in fact. It has been...
Dude, the joke is that they're actually friends. That's the joke, you guys. Is that she didn't actually burn the bridge. This is the part where you laugh out loud.
such a fucking long time. Alright, it has been a while, a hot minute.
The thing that's funny is like the dramatic inhaling. So it sounds like she's snorting crack like Keffels, but like it's not actually the case that she's high. She's like part of the bit. It's really funny.
Okay? But however, I have to defend Stardust here, okay? I feel compelled to. There is a yearning, alright? A burning love, a burning desire, okay? To seek justice, alright? Whatever little it is, okay? Okay, but when I...
Dog, at least do something fucking like slightly high effort, right? Like this is sad. This is like a horrible bit. Like if you're gonna like make like a shitpost troll video or whatever, like I have, like you gotta do a little bit more than this. Like come on, you gotta like. I think that like a good example, like if you don't have to make it super high effort, like the truth about Vosh and Nicholas Diorio. Like I did this like in like one day. Like I did an hour-and-a-half live stream. I unlisted it and then just like clipped it and then like edited it heavily, right? And then beforehand I did some prep, obviously, with getting some interesting DMs between Vosh and Nicholas Diorio. I don't know, do something creative like that. Like I feel like, okay, genuine advice, right? Like in terms of how this is formatted, right? Like intro, Nicholas Diorio defends Vosh on Twitter, right? Keep in mind that Nicholas Diorio was anti-Vosh at this point, right? Nicholas Diorio's speech, like, I took him doing a Keffels impression and, like, spun it into, like, him defending, Dude, what the fuck? Did this get dislike botted? Dude, it was
Somebody
not like
sent
that
me-
last time I saw this. It's just, like, randomly has 400 dislikes now.
a clip from his stream. Before I play the clip, Nick does have a speech impediment, so I don't want to see anyone in chat making fun of him. What happened in that car accident was tragic. Before the car accident, he was almost as smart as Flamenco, and sometimes you can never fully recover from a serious brain injury, but he's still the same person with the same heart and the same soul, which is all that really matters.
I don't defend Vosh for the clout. I have both financial and networking opportunities for being his friend. I defend him.
I will say I could have done the bit a little bit more efficiently here. I didn't think I was like yapping a little bit too much, but like that there's like an idea behind it. There's a vision, right? Fucking like I don't know. There's like something. There's something here to it, right? Or like the like me, like the leaked messages, right? Like I created like a whole fucking conversation between Nick Diorio and Vosh.
Greetings
Like,
and
this is, like, and I even like got in, like I literally had to get into character. and
salutations,
shit.
Nicholas Diorio. Hypothetically, if a race of aliens came to Earth and was going to wipe out the entire human race unless you molested an 8-year-old child, would you molest the 8-year-old child? I would rather have the entire human race get wiped out. However, if molesting the 8-year-old child has no bearing on whether or not the aliens will end humanity, which is the preferred outcome, then I, Nicholas Diorio, would probably just molest the 8-year-old child. This is a fundamental problem with your act utilitarian and ethical framework at an axiomatic level. As a rule utilitarian, I believe that molesting an 8-year-old child is unethical regardless of the many situations in which it would actually benefit the 8-year-old child to get molested.
See, this shit right here, okay? If you want to make like a shit post, okay? And you want to make it good, this is what you do, okay? There's like an idea behind this, okay? Right? I'm very specifically making fun of the way that Vosh constructs some of his worst arguments, right? The ones that got clipped, right? That's what I'm making fun of here. I'm making fun of